This woman, who loves dressing up like a corpse in her sleep, wears shoes operated by a power drill, cinches her corset with a wrench, uses a stapler for ear piercings, her mother's ashes for eyeshadow, and her father's ashes for blush. She often enjoys afternoon tea sitting atop a gravestone. Growing up in this environment, her two children have turned out equally eccentric. Her daughter loves sleeping beneath a guillotine, and her only joy seems to be burying her younger brother alive. Being younger and unable to fight back, the boy redirects his frustration, making his father the usual target. Getting blasted by a cannonball is just a normal day for the dad, though the zombie butler often ends up suffering the consequences. The woman knows everything but never intervenes, believing happiness is what matters most. Occasionally, she reminisces about the early days with her husband. On their wedding day, she dressed meticulously, holding a carefully trimmed rose, and headed into the forest for the ceremony. Just as the officiant was about to pronounce them husband and wife, local villagers gathered to drive away the strange family. The couple sealed their vows with a hurried kiss before fleeing the angry mob. The residents, unwilling to let them go easily, destroyed the suspension bridge with flaming stones. With help from their family, the newlyweds escaped, determined to find a new home free from outside interference. In the back of the car, the couple cuddled affectionately while their pet's severed hand acted as chauffeur. Driving with one hand proved unsafe, they crashed into a large figure, who turned out to be a zombie. He had only meant to scare the couple but ended up becoming their permanent, unpaid, year-round butler. The group eventually arrived at a dilapidated old castle, gloomy, eerie, and perfectly suited to the couple's tastes. The castle became their new manor, and under the tutelage of the severed hand, the zombie butler even became a piano master. The hand itself was perhaps the most normal presence in the house, quiet, undemanding, and content to hide in its room admiring pictures of beautiful feet. The couple soon had 2 children and lived a happy, isolated life in the castle. Each morning began as a lovely day. The mother fed chicken legs to her pet carnivorous plant, while the butler cleaned, though if the house looked too tidy, he'd promptly make it dusty again. The daughter, having grown up in the castle, slept directly under the guillotine. A tree branch served as the morning alarm for both siblings. Just after waking, the younger brother would greet his sister with a friendly axe swing, just part of their daily routine. At the breakfast table, the family discussed the son's upcoming coming-of-age ceremony. The mother casually removed the bomb the son had planted to prank his father and tossed it out the window, only to blast her brother-in-law, who was visiting unannounced, right onto the dining table. The father, overjoyed to see his old friend, enthusiastically stomped over him and welcomed before planning the son's party for 2 weeks later. But amid all this, the daughter felt a growing longing for the outside world. Having been confined to the isolated castle since birth, she never knew another world existed until one morning, when she heard the ring of a bicycle bell just outside their gate. Her mother tried to persuade her to stay home, insisting there was nothing out there worth seeing. Yet, the more forbidden it felt, the more the daughter yearned to explore beyond the castle walls.